Good evening, and welcome to Worcester Public Schools Evening of Celebration. My name is Al Ganem Jr. I am the Manager of Professional Learning, and I am going to be your host for this evening. On behalf of Worcester Public Schools, I'd like to welcome Superintendent Dr. Boone, Dr. Rodriguez, school committee members, principals, teachers, Worcester Public School employees, students, families, and most importantly, our honored guests for this evening. I hope that everyone has a program at this time to follow along with tonight's events. This will sort of be your GPS or roadmap for the events for tonight. At this time, before we begin, I'd really like to take this opportunity to thank Liz Vecchio, who did an outstanding job in organizing this event, along with the Office of Professional Learning. So if we can give them a nice round of applause, I truly appreciate all their hard work. The stage, the invitations, everything looks absolutely beautiful for this great event for tonight. So, at this time, I'd like to welcome Lois Dwyer. She is a student, actually a graduating student from Worcester Technical High School. She just graduated, and she is on her way to Fitchburg State University, and she is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. So at this time, if you could please stand. Okay, good. Okay, great.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Nice job. Outstanding. How outstanding was that? And how proud are we to have her representing Worcester Public Schools at Fitchburg State next year. Congratulations. You know, next year at the same time, right? Thank you. It's my pleasure to introduce you to the leader of Worcester Public Schools, Dr. Melinda Boone.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our annual evening of celebration. It is such a joy to be able to close out our school year with celebrating our teachers, our administrators, our support staff, and our community partners who've made such a difference in the lives of the 25,000 students in the Worcester Public Schools. So for everyone here who will be recognized tonight, and for those of you who are here to support all of our honorees, a huge round of applause to everybody tonight. I'm indeed honored to be able to bring greetings tonight, and Mayor Petty asked that I extend his regrets that he has a conflict, of course, with City Council meeting tonight and some business that he needs to take care of prior to that meeting. And so you know that he regrets not being here. He loves celebrating with our faculty, staff, and community. I welcome tonight all of the school committee members who are here, Vice Chairman Diana Biancaria, Ms. Tracy O'Connell-Novick, Mr. Jack Foley, Ms. Hilda Ramirez, and I'm not sure if Mr. O'Connell has come in. Mr. O'Connell is not here. And let me also extend greetings on behalf of John Monfredo, who as a retired principal of Worcester Public Schools would never miss this event. But this evening, he is being recognized at the same time by the Rainbow Child Development Center at its annual meeting for his leadership in addressing reading and those opportunities. So can we give our mayor and school committee a huge round of applause? Al has already set the stage with thanking people who make this night a possibility. You know, we don't get a chance, we don't just show up here and it all happens. It's months of planning, months of thinking about how we will make this a special evening for all of our honorees and for all of our guests. And so I want to thank Al Ganem and his leadership in the Office of Professional Learning and all the staff there, and Liz Vecchio for her outstanding graphic skills and organizational skills that put this together. Can we give them all another round of applause? Worcester Technical High School every year hosts this event in such a fine way. And so to Kyle Brenner and all of the assistant principals, the administrators, the custodial staff, we thank you for hosting us and being so warm and welcoming. Some may say, well, it's one of our schools, wouldn't it be that way? But it doesn't necessarily mean they have to do it as well as they do it. So we want to thank Worcester Technical High School. And along with that, we also want to thank, that's right. We have a permanent history of this event through the work of our Channel 11 staff and being led by Joe Brindisi and in the Department of Technology with Bob Walton. So I want to thank all of them tonight for putting this beautiful event, memorializing it in our archives and being able to be watched by others in the community and those who wish to see it. So thank you, Channel 11 and Technology. You will experience a change in our order of activities this evening, and we're very excited about it. Every recognition is a significant recognition. And so, as I've done since I've been here, I'll make that special announcement of our Teacher of the Year, but that comes later, and I'm not going to tell you who it is yet. But we will have a chance to meet our finalists for that this evening, and you'll have a chance to meet all of the fine honorees. So we thank you for all that you do each and every day to support the Worcester Public Schools. We celebrate and your recognition tonight, and we thank you for being here. Please enjoy the evening.
So, before we begin our event, I just really want to take a minute to read a poem for you. And I know, it's just something I was coming across, and I just thought it was just so fitting before we start our events and start our awards and honors tonight. And the poem's entitled "A Day Will Come," and it's by Julie Heber. And the poem goes this way: "A day will come in every life when appreciation is rendered, and this should be taken seriously and given with love and tender. Anyone who deserves appreciation must have done something great, so share with them the way you feel and always treat them right. But keep in mind that appreciation should be given again and again. If you truly appreciate, remind them how great they've been. Do something special to thank the ones who've made a difference to you. But don't forget to thank them again for everything they do." And that's certainly fitting for all our honorees here tonight. So once again, congratulations to all our honorees, and we're ready to start our event. Dr. Boone, if you could join us and start our first finalist for Teacher of the Year, please.
The challenge of selecting a Teacher of the Year is one of the most difficult opportunities that I face as superintendent all year long. We have about 2,000 teachers, and we have outstanding teachers in those ranks. And so each year, teachers are nominated by their schools as Teacher of the Year for their building. And as we look at and review all of those applications and all of those packets, I have the opportunity to select our finalists. So let me introduce our first Teacher of the Year finalists tonight. And these are in no particular order, so don't assume anything. You'll get a chance to meet them throughout the evening. Andrea Kaplan, Worcester Technical High School. Andrea Kaplan is always willing to step up and help. She's a steadfast advocate for students. In the words of Worcester Technical High School Assistant Principal Michelle Phoenix, Ms. Kaplan goes above and beyond for the benefit of all students and their success. She's a committed and passionate educator. Mary O'Malley, interim CVTE director, shared that Andrea continuously offers, "Whatever it is I can do to help a child succeed, just tell me what you need." Beth Downs, special education department head, states, "Andrea has a sincere interest and compassion for all students' learning." Join me in congratulating Andrea Kaplan for being chosen as a finalist for Worcester Public School 2015 Teacher of the Year.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Yep. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce to you our Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Marco Rodriguez.
Good evening. It is my pleasure this evening to introduce the Community Service Award to Susan Mariano. No pressure. Susan Mariano has been a champion of the underprivileged and homeless, having grown up learning firsthand what it's like to do without. Susan attended Worcester Public Schools and graduated from the Burncoat High School in 1970. For the past 20 years, Susan has been a successful local businesswoman as owner of the Lucente Jewelers in Grafton. Due to her accomplishments in business, Susan has had the capacity to assist the homeless population at Burncoat High School. Understanding the need to help these students and their families feel cared for, Susan successfully organized her business partners to raise enough money to supply 75 Thanksgiving dinners to the most needy of these groups. In the past 2 years, Susan has also donated 100 gift cards so students could purchase items for themselves and their family members for the holidays. Susan's generosity and gifts have encouraged these students, adults, to look forward and to paying forward as they move through life. Burncoat High School appreciates Susan's continued effort to give back to the community that remains close to her heart. Susan, congratulations and thank you for all you do and continued support.
Congratulations. Nice job. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Got it? My pleasure to introduce you Cheryl Del Signore, who will present the Instructional Assistant of the Year Award.
It's my pleasure to introduce you to the Instructional Assistant of the Year, Troy Johnson. Can you come up here, Troy? Troy's from Burncoat Middle School. Troy Johnson is an outstanding instructional assistant at Burncoat Middle School, who exceeds the expectations and responsibilities of his position. Troy gets to school early and he meets his students for breakfast. In the classroom, all students benefit from his assistance. Troy has a calm, quiet demeanor that allows him to build a respectful relationship with his students. He has a unique way of motivating and encouraging students to pay attention, participate in activities, and to complete tasks. He redirects inappropriate behavior while implementing behavior management programs designed by the teachers. He fully supports Burncoat Middle School and their PBIS program. He's personable with students, which allows him to aid in the problem solving when individual issues arise. In the classroom, Troy provides support to students on an individual or on a small group basis. He works with teachers to develop learning activities and to adapt appropriate materials. Troy continuously moves throughout the classroom, assisting students academically, which increases their confidence. Troy Johnson is truly an asset to the Worcester Public Schools and is so deserving of the honor Instructional Assistant of the Year.
Congratulations, Frank. Nice job. Congratulations. Well done. Thanks, Cheryl.
In my acknowledgments and thank you, I fail to again recognize Lois Dewira, graduate of Worcester Technical High School, for the Star Spangled Banner and the National Anthem. And in case you hadn't seen this, Lois has the distinction of having sung the National Anthem when President Obama was the graduation speaker last year. So she's got talent. Thank you, Lois. Our second 2015 Teacher of the Year finalist, Deborah Mink, City View Discovery School. This is so much fun to be able to share with these wonderful, about these wonderful finalists. Deborah Mink does not work or perform for awards or accolades, but simply to inspire and impact all those she comes in contact with each and every day. She has mastered the elusive art of being firm but fair, having rules yet maintaining relationships. Blessed with grace, she is keenly aware of the fact that although she is called upon to teach numerous content areas, she's really teaching the children, whom she freely offers love and acceptance. While remaining current with the latest instructional strategies and technologies, Deborah can still reach a troubled or struggling student with simple yet profound caring instinct and empathy wrapped up in complete professionalism. Likewise, she can accelerate and challenge her brightest of students because of professional development experiences and innovations she has pursued and mastered. Deborah has a passion in her life, and that passion is teaching, which she exquisitely balances with her most important role as a mother of two and sustaining a part-time job outside of the school day. She teaches her students to strive for excellence, to love reading, and to respect and accept each other. 2015 Teacher of the Year finalist from City View Discovery School, Deborah Mink.
Congratulations. At this time, I'm going to ask the Director of Facilities, Jeff Martin, to come up to the podium and present the John F. Doherty Award and the John Lapramato Award. Please.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to present the John F. Doherty Award for School Shop Employee of the Year to Mr. James Bean. Jim, come on up. James has been an electrician and heavy equipment operator with the Facilities Management Department for 21 years and is a vital member of our team. He performs each task with a smile, genuine enthusiasm, and takes great pride in his work. His approach to his work is analytical, and he seeks to maintain a safe environment for the students and staff of the Worcester Public Schools. In addition to providing electrical services and operating a front-end loader and excavator to dig trenches when needed, he has been assisting with winter snow removal for the last 13 years. This past winter season presented a record-breaking snow challenge to New England, but Jim showed up time after time to confront Mother Nature. During innumerable overnight hours, Jim continued to plow and sand, and through his service he found yet another way to keep the members of the WPS family safe and sound. The mark of a job well done is not often met with applause in the facilities industry. However, for this moment in time, we hope that you will join us in acknowledging the many contributions of Mr. James Bean. Congratulations, Jim.
Nice in the top.
Yeah. It is also my pleasure to present the John Lapramato Award for Custodian of the Year to Mr. Rennell Young. Rennell Young, known to everyone as Ray, has been with the Facilities Management Department for 30 years. He is a conscientious member of the school department's utility crew, which is tasked with keeping the grounds looking as well as possible for a total of 466 acres, including multiple athletic fields. The crew also transports the pony mail, moves large items throughout the system, and provides custodial coverage in buildings whenever an extra hand is needed. The mobility of the utility crew is necessary, and Ray has a reputation of moving fast, talking faster, and getting the job done in short order. During the winter months, the school department relies on staff members to plow snow around the clock and treat unsafe, icy conditions throughout the night before the students and staff arrive. This past winter was especially challenging, and Ray went above and beyond to move more than 100 inches of snow, a New England record. Ray is a credit to the facilities management team. He received the honor of this esteemed award 11 years ago in 2004, but his consistent efforts have earned him the prestige of being chosen once again as Custodian of the Year and to receive the John Lapramato Award for a second time. Congratulations, Ray.
Congratulations. At this time, I'd ask Dr. Deborah McGovern, head of the nursing department, to come up to present the School Nurse of the Year Award. Deb?
Good evening. Thank you, Al. Donna Ewick is the consummate professional. She arrives early and departs late each day, as the well-being of all her students are her priority. Her duties, responsibilities, and caring for students at Union Hill School require a special skill set to achieve lofty goals. Donna wants and supports all students to be successful in school and beyond. She takes time to listen, to care, and to heal. She is always available to meet with parents and guide decisions with care and confidentiality. She is kind, caring, compassionate, and a beautiful human being. Nursing is her calling, but service to those in need is the way she has lived her life. She creates calm in chaos, safety and security in times of urgency, answers to questions, and camaraderie and support to the Union Hill School community and to her nursing colleagues throughout the district. According to Dr. Marie Morse, Union Hill School Principal, and the entire staff at Union Hill, there is not a day that goes by that we do not give thanks to that Donna is our nurse. She is intelligent, professional, and operates each day with integrity and purpose. She is loved by all members of our school community. She is far more than just our nurse. She is our advocate, she is our healer, she is our voice for those in need, and she is our friend and colleague. As the nursing administrator, I am very proud and honored to present the School Nurse of the Year Award to Donna, as I knew from the first day I met her what a wonderful school nurse and person she is. This year's award is even more special, as sadly, this is Donna's last year working with the Worcester Public Schools, as she has decided to retire. She will be greatly missed, but we wish her all the best in her retirement. So please join me in honoring Donna with this wonderful award.
And to introduce our third 2015 Teacher of the Year finalist, Dr. Richard Howarth, North High School. Dr. Howarth's personal educational journey shows his strong desire and commitment to his students. He is a teacher leader who has built and structured his career and professional pathway with his students in mind. He has continued his own education to better meet the needs of his students. He has the ability to effectively teach all learners. Dr. Howarth is a model for the North High community and demonstrates what can be accomplished when a teacher has a zest for learning and understands his students. He guides all of his students on a great educational journey. He works tirelessly to bring authentic and relevant learning experiences to each one of his students and the entire North High community. Please join me in recognizing and welcoming Dr. Richard Howarth, 2015 Teacher of the Year finalist.
I didn't study on the stage,
It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Dolores Grabowski, Quadrant Manager, who will give the Administrative Secretary of the Year Award. She's coming up. Yep, she's coming up right now.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to ask Carrie Sundin to join me on stage. Carrie Sundin is a strong asset to the Worcester Public Schools community. serving both faculty and staff, as well as fostering strong connections with our outside partners. Her work in the Office of Professional Learning is thorough, thoughtful, and centered on the needs of our students, supporting our staff so that they can support our students. Whether she is organizing a professional learning opportunity for teachers or selecting texts for students, she is committed to quality and excellence. In the world of DAB, when anything needs to get done, Carrie pitches in and supports in every office, sharing her talents and her skills in many ways. Worcester is very fortunate to have Carrie answering their calls, reassuring them about SEI endorsements, PDPs, and recertification, and finding out the answers to questions that are outside the realm of the office. Nothing gets in her way. She's even been known to answer frantic calls from her supervisor long after the workday has ended while riding in a chairlift. Congratulations, Carrie, and thank you for all you do.
At this time, I'd like to invite Dr. Bertha Elena Rojas, Manager of ELL and Supplemental Services, who's going to give the Educational Secretary of the Year Award. Dr. Rojas.
Good evening. Please join me in congratulating Laura Del Olio from South High Community High School. Laura Del Olio is a valued assistant principal secretary at South High School. She completes all assigned work before the deadlines. Laura has been in charge of coordinating the driver's education program between South High, the driving instructor, and the UMass Medical School for the last 10 years. Laura has been working with the special education students and the preschoolers since both groups were assigned to her assistant principal. She welcomes students to school daily with a friendly hello and have a good day. Laura also coordinates the sport breakfast and recording of students talking sports. Laura continues to do more than the responsibilities of her job. We always know we can count on Laura to help with whatever task we need completed with precision and in a timely manner. Congratulations, Laura, on being chosen as the Educational Secretary of the Year.
At this time, I invite Dr. Mary Mead Montague, Quadrant Manager, to give out the Francis Perkins Award. Dr. Montague.
Dr. Susan O'Neill is... Dr. O'Neill is recognized as one of the finest elementary school principals in the Commonwealth. In fact, this current school year, she was chosen as a finalist for Elementary School Principal of the Year for the state of Massachusetts. As principal of Worcester Arts Magnet School for the past 12 years, Dr. O'Neill has led the school to be one of the highest performing schools in the state. Students consistently meet and exceed state proficiency levels on the Massachusetts Comprehensive Assessment System. In 2012, third grade students ranked #1 in the state in mathematics with 100%. What did I say? 100% of students scoring proficient or advanced. As a champion for the arts, Dr. O'Neill works tirelessly to provide her students with an education in the arts in addition to the traditional curriculum. Toward this end, she has written numerous grants that have provided her students with multiple opportunities and experiences to develop their artistic intelligence. Worcester Arts Magnet students regularly participate in arts competitions and have won several awards for their outstanding performances. Dr. O'Neill is a principal leader who collaboratively works with her colleagues. Through her quiet, unassuming manner, she shares her expertise and knowledge to further student learning across the district. She is currently leading a writing initiative with schools in the Burncoat Quadrant. Students are central to the work of Dr. O'Neill. As a dedicated educator, she holds her students to high expectations and is committed to fostering each of her students' growth and development. She knows her students personally and regularly monitors their classwork, their homework, attendance, as well as their life happenings. We thank Dr. O'Neill for her contributions to the children of Worcester and are pleased to recognize her as an outstanding educator and the 2015 Frances Perkins Female Administrator of the Year.
Don't give her the out.
Good evening. Educators know that teaching, at its essence, is learning with others. It is how our school communities work at the classroom, building, and district level. We learn with and from each other. This work together is important. It is exciting and engaging. It can also be challenging, but there is no giving up, because ultimately schooling is a journey of hope, promise, and fulfillment. Education professor William Ayres said, "If we choose only to live in the world as we find it, we surrender too much." And so educators are charged with teaching, with learning, and with thinking differently. To borrow from an Apple computer ad, think differently. How else can you stare at an empty canvas and see a work of art? Or sit in silence and hear a song that's never been written? Or gaze at a red planet and see a laboratory on wheels? Teaching is learning with others in community. It requires that we think differently. I am fortunate to have the Worcester Public Schools, the Worcester Arts Magnet community to learn from, and grow with.
Thank you. At this time, I'd ask Brian Allen, the Chief Financial and Operation Manager. He's going to present the John Adams Award. Brian Allen.
Good evening. Well, welcome to the FY16 budget presentation. Oh, wrong one. Greg?
Nice.
John Adams began his professional career as a teacher right here in Worcester for 3 years after graduating from Harvard. A teacher from Worcester then went on to serve his state and country as author of the state's constitution, delegate to the Continental Congress, assisted in drafting the Declaration of Independence, the nation's first vice president and second president, and a diplomat, among many other important roles during our country's formative years. John Adams was once one of the most honored citizens of the country, entrusted with the most important offices and appointments, and rendering services which were recognized as vital importance to our country. It is in that spirit of John Adams' history here in Worcester and its contribution to the country that we annually award an administrator who has made significant contributions to Worcester Public Schools. It is my pleasure to recognize this year's recipient of the John Adams Awards, Gregory Bears. I'm not done. Greg has worked in Worcester for 11 years, and he's been the district's manager of grant resources since 2009. During his tenure, Greg has maximized organizational efficiencies while expanding the level of service offered by his department throughout some of the most challenging financial conditions of federal and state grant funding. This includes federal sequestration and the recent mid-year 9C cuts from the Commonwealth. With shrinking state and federal resources and more grants becoming competitive, Grant and the small grants management team has accomplished extraordinary results that are worthy of this recognition. Greg assures fiscal and programmatic compliance for more than 60 federal, state, and private educational grant programs. He's responsible for reviewing, submitting grant proposals, coordinating implementation of federal and state programs, and serving as a liaison to funding agencies. Greg oversees the nearly $40 million in grant awards. That's more than the operating budgets of about 3/4 of all school districts in the Commonwealth. His department serves as the link between the financial and academic departments of the Worcester Public Schools. As such, Greg has worked to redefine the role of Office of Grants Management to align its work with the priorities outlined in the WPS Compass and the 7-point financial plan. As a result of the process, efficiencies has been realized at a time of increased oversight by federal agencies. He supervised grant development and financial management staff to ensure fiscal compliance for all grant awards. He analyzes financial trends in grant making across the public and private sectors. Since 2003, Greg and his staff have secured $7.1 million in competitive grants for the district. Under his direction, the WPS successfully recompeted for key grant-funded programs, included Adult Basic Education and Head Start, among others. These programs serve many of our neediest children and families in our community. The Office of Grants Management has expanded its efforts to engage private funders in helping to fund key initiatives within the district. These include the Apple Connect Ed, Heart of America Redesign, and the Massachusetts Life Science Equipment Grant programs. Greg is well respected by his team, his supervisors and colleagues, as well as his peers in other school districts. Greg has been a member of the Finance and Operations Team, District Educational Leadership Team, and Accountability Task Force. He has served as a grant peer reviewer for the Department of Education and the New York State Department of Education. He's a certified school business administrator, public purchasing official, a certified public accountant licensed in Massachusetts and Connecticut. He's a member of the Grant Professional Association and the Massachusetts Association of School Business Officials. In a district of 50 schools and programs and 4,000 employees, Greg may be one of those behind-the-scenes people in the Worcester Public Schools whose work goes largely unnoticed, but whose tireless efforts are felt by each and every school child within our schools. John Adams once wrote, quote, "Facts are stubborn things, And whatever may be our wishes, our inclinations, or dictates of our passions, they cannot alter the state of facts and evidence. If you know Greg, his approach to many issues that he faces in grants management truly embodies this belief of John Adams. Greg brings very practical, logical, fact-based information to a discussion, and it's a quality that makes him a valuable member of both finance and operations, as well as the district's leadership team. John Adams also wrote, quote, "Always stand on principle, even if you stand alone." Greg is a principled administrator, a person that finds creative solutions to complex problems, and is wholly committed to the betterment of education in Worcester. It is my pleasure to present this year's John Adams Award to Gregory Bears.
Thank you. I feel like I'm in such good company tonight all the way around. The other awardees have just been outstanding, and just to see so many people here is great. I've been privileged to work with a great group of people over the past several years on the leadership team at the schools, including this school, and especially in my own grants department. It's truly been a team effort, and we do our very best to find resources for our schools and help people get access to their funds and implement their programs successfully. I do like to think we make a difference. When I last looked, I believe our various grants fund over 400 positions in the Worcester Public Schools. On any given day, we're either applying for new grants or managing dozens of different ones, keeping track of hundreds of different budget line items, funding requests, deposits, program deadlines. After that, we get visited by the city auditors, state auditors, federal auditors, program auditors, just lots of auditors. I spent this morning with auditors. And you know, just given all the strings that are attached to our funds, I do think we do pretty well with them. So once again, I thank you, and I want to thank the rest of my department for making my job so rewarding. Thanks.
Congratulations. So at this time, I'm going to ask Dr. Boone to join us back up here, and she's going to announce what we've been waiting for, the winner of the Teacher of the Year for 2014-2015 school year of Worcester Public Schools. Dr. Boone.
Thank you. Thank you. But as in all awards shows, I have a teaser first. Tonight, as we came into the auditorium, we were greeted by the Burncoat High School String Quartet under the direction of Danny Ramoni, and we heard violinists, viola, and cello. Will you please celebrate those students for that fine presentation this evening? It's important to have students participate in this evening because it's the reminder of why we do what we do each and every day. And so, before I announce the 2015 Teacher of the Year, will you give all three of our finalists a huge round of applause? You each represent the best of the best in Worcester Public Schools, and we thank you for your teacher leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, I count it both a privilege and an honor to announce and present to Worcester Public Schools the 2015 Teacher of the Year, Dr. Richard Howarth, North High School. One thing that I did not include in my introductory remarks for Dr. Howard, if you had the opportunity or you've heard about it, if you haven't, you need to go online and watch the North High School TED Talk. Phenomenal, and it's a growing opportunity for students and communities to present on issues of relevance and pertinence to them, to give our students a chance to showcase their oral speaking skills, and for others in the community, teachers and others, to present. It is not easy to bring a TED Talk to a community, and Dr. Howard's leadership, along with Principal Dyer, made it happen for North High School. So again, and congratulations as Teacher of the Year.
Thank you. All right. Thank you to the Worcester Public Schools for this honor, which I truly believe I share with the other nominees. I'm one of many Worcester teachers who feel a passion for teaching and believe this is something that one is called to do. North High has been my home and career home for 20 years, which is amazing. And it's been a place I've come to love, even when we were housed in a crumbling junior high school building. Okay. But it's the building that is not what makes a school. It's actually the students in that school. Okay. Over the years, I've had great opportunities to work with some amazing teachers and administrators. But it's the students who are truly the gift to me. I work with a wonderful, diverse group of students that inspire me to be a better educator every year. I further my education as best I can. You can ask my mom about that. She's like, when are you going to be done with school? Okay, and I've always been a lifelong learner, and I hopefully inspire kids to continue to be lifelong learners. I'm an alumni of Worcester Public Schools myself. I think South High School, Ms. Benenda here. And I take honor in this word as I think of the many of the teachers that I've looked up over the years. One of my favorite, Dr. Laughlin, who inspired me. And all those other teachers that have had positive influences in my life. My hope is that some of my students, or as any teacher knows, my kids, so much, I think are here tonight. I don't know if they made it, but Ellie Lupafia is here, and she's one of my former students. I hope that they will one day inspire people as they have inspired me so much. Thank you.
Again, congratulations. Well done. Well done. So at this time, we're going to be giving our Thomas Jefferson Awards. And before we start this part of the award ceremony, I'd like to just give you a little background about the award of the Thomas Jefferson Award. And please, take the time when you, either during this program or when you head home tonight, to really take time to look at this beautiful brochure and read all the wonderful, wonderful accomplishments, all these people that are receiving this award tonight from the Thomas Jefferson Award, the wonderful things they did to make Worcester Public Schools so great. But if I can just tell you a little bit about Thomas Jefferson. So Thomas Jefferson was the third president of the United States. He was a very powerful advocate for democracy. At the age of 33, he drafted the Declaration of Independence and then dedicated the next 50 years of his life to ensuring that those words would become reality. In 1787, while traveling in Europe to shore up foreign relations with France and Italy, Jefferson wrote to his wife, "Determined never to be idle. No person will have occasion to complain of the want of time who never loses any. It is wonderful how much may we be done if we are always doing." This type of dedication to effort, of always going about the work that needs to be done, is a common thread that ties this outstanding group of individuals we're recognizing tonight. They were selected because they possess the following characteristics of excellence, scholar, creativity, self-discipline, patience, wit, diplomacy, and philanthropy. all the same characteristics that defined President Jefferson and helped to shape his life's work. The world of public education presents us with many challenges. We work through the challenges because we know that our day begins and ends with the child. That child who needs us to be there, to face those challenges, to pull through and succeed because the future depends on it. That is the dream. Team members, such as tonight's Thomas Jefferson Award and honorees, find a way to make that dream a reality. Together, we can, and congratulations to all of our Thomas Jefferson Award winners. So our first Thomas Jefferson Award winner, we're going alphabetical order by school, from the Academic Center for Transition, Rachel Nydum. Rachel, please. From Belmont Street Community School, the Massachusetts Medical Alliance. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations. 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 From Burncoat Street Preparatory School, Anna Andino. Congratulations. From Burncoat High School, Christine Steinwand. Nice job. Congratulations. From Burncoat Middle School, the Thomas Jefferson Award winner, Alana Rich. Congratulations. From Canterbury Magna Computer-Based School, the Thomas Jefferson Award winner, Ron Charette. Congratulations, Ron. Nice job. Well deserved. From Chandler Elementary Community School, the Thomas Jefferson Award winner, Assumption College Women's Basketball Team.
Team couldn't be here.
Yeah.
They're all home.
Congratulations. You guys are an incredible team with two of you guys. Excellent. Congratulations. From Chandler Magnet School, Jonathan Nydam, our Thomas Jefferson Award winner. Thank you. Congratulations. From City View Discovery School, Kathleen Lahr, our Thomas Jefferson Award winner. Nice job. From Claremont Academy, our Thomas Jefferson Award winner, Dr. Jai Park. Congratulations. I apologize, Dr. G. Park. From Clark Street Developmental Learning Center, Beverly Julian. Nice job.
Yep. From Doherty Memorial High School, Kristen Payson and Christine Evasius.
Congratulations.
Well done.
You're happy she announced your name, not me. Congratulations.
From Elm Park Community School, Melanie Perrault. Flag Street School, Claire Siegel.
Congratulations.
Forest Grove Middle School, Nina Steinberg.
Congratulations, Nina. Well deserved.
Francis McGraw Elementary School, Lou Ann Branch.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well deserved.
The best school in the world. Gates Lane School of International Studies, Tina Lyons.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Gerald Kramer Center, Christine Sawyer. Hurd Street Discovery School, Ellen Thompson.
Congratulations.
Lakeview School, Burley Joseph Dalton.
Thank you. Congratulations. Want to introduce you?
Lincoln Street School, Kathy Stevens.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Midland Street School, Jim Eber. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Norbeck Avenue School, Pamela Morris. Congratulations. North High School, Frank Murphy. Congratulations, Frank.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Quinsigamond School, Janet Mercedes and Kathy Carizzi.
Get Nelson Place. Get that day there. Oh, sorry. Congratulations. Congratulations. Nice job.
Nelson Place School, Jill Finkel.
Accepting the award,
Accepting the award is Deb Daly. Congratulations. Rice Square School, Veronica Cook. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Enjoy your retirement.
Roosevelt School, Kathy Thuitt. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
And South High Community School, Patricia Falcone.
Congratulations.
Sullivan Middle School, Dwayne Cobb.
Congratulations.
Tatnick Magnet School, Kelsey Hopkins and Dr. Mark Wagner.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations, sir.
Thorndike Road School, Ralph Chase.
Congratulations, sir.
Union Hill School, Jamie Sullivan.
Congratulations. Thank you.
University Park Campus Schools, Salvador de la Cruz.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much.
Walwikas Road Schools, Sunshine Lamani.
Congratulations.
West Tatnick School, Julie Sawyer.
Congratulations.
Woodland Academy, Rachel Epstein.
Congratulations.
Worcester Arts Magnet School, John and Julie Ritchie.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Worcester East Mill, Elliot Rivera.
Congratulations, sir. Thank you. Nice tie.
Worcester Technical High School, John Kennedy. Please join me in thanking and congratulating all of our recipients.
Don't go off the script. Don't go off the script.
Ladies and gentlemen, just if we could take one last time, and before we even do that, please take the opportunity to really take a look at all the accomplishments and all the Thomas Jefferson Award winners and all the wonderful things they've done for all of our children in Worcester Public Schools. Take it home, take a look at it, read all the wonderful accomplishments, and we're so proud of them all. And let's give them a big round of applause to all our award winners tonight. So thank you, everyone. That concludes our celebration. That concludes our evening of celebration. I hope you had a wonderful night and have a great end of the school year and a great summer. Thank you, everyone.